So today we're going to build on what we've already been doing about adding fractions with uncommon denominators, okay? But we're moving to mixed numbers. So why might we need to add fractions in real life? Turn and talk to your shoulder partner about why you might need to do that in real life. Thumbs up when you have an answer. Okay, come back to me in 5, 4, 3, 2. Ethan, what's a real life situation where you might need to add fractions or mixed numbers?
Let's say that you have a pizza, and originally you had 2 whole pizzas. You eat 3/4 of one pizza and 7/8 of the other.
Okay.
But you don't want to waste space in your refrigerator, so you need to find out how much more pizza you need to put in the other box in order to make more space.
Okay. Any other times where we might need to add fractions? Andrew, what do you think? Put your hands down. We're using no hands.
Well, I'm thinking maybe when you're at the store, you might need to do that because if you're working with cents, or like, you're gonna have to add that cents together because there's like 25 cents would be 1/4.
Okay.
So they each represent the fraction.
Okay, so if you love fractions more than decimals, you might convert a decimal to fractions. Anybody in here love fractions more than decimals? No? Okay. Any other reasons? Hector, what do you think? When is another time where we might need to use fractions in real life?
Maybe if you don't have, if a cashier, they don't have the thing that adds all the numbers, it breaks down, they could use the thinking skills to solve and find out how much money.
Okay. Does anyone in here ever help their mom or their grandma or their dad, their uncle, their aunt? Do you know what I'm going to say already, Matthias? Help them cook?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Might you need to double a recipe or maybe 1.5 times a recipe? Is that a time where you might really use fractions? Okay. Has anyone ever helped someone maybe build something? Okay. Where might you see fractions or mixed numbers if you were building something? Amanda, what do you think? Any ideas about where you might see fractions or mixed numbers if you're building something? Melanie, can you help her?
Time when you're building something would be like if you're measuring like wood or something, you could use the tape to measure stuff, and it has fractions as well.
Okay, so it has fractions as well if you're measuring. Okay, so today here's what we're going to be doing. We are going to work on adding mixed numbers. And to add mixed numbers, you'll know you're successful if you can do all of these things. Okay? So you have to use an equivalent fraction strategy, which we've learned how to do with not mixed numbers and not improper fractions, right? With regular fractions, we've learned how do we find an equivalent fraction. You have to be able to define mixed number and improper fraction, which we're going to talk about in just a minute. You'll have to add accurately, because even if you do all that conversion correctly and you don't add it correctly, you're not going to get the right answer. And you're going to have to be able to prove that they're equivalent. So what is the same and different about a mixed number and an improper fraction? Think about that for a minute, and then I'm going to have you turn and talk to your shoulder partner about it. What is the same and different with an improper fraction and a mixed number? Okay, turn and talk to your shoulder partner about that. What's the same and different of an improper fraction and a mixed number?
They're both worth more than one. Something different is that one is written as a whole
What's something that is the same or different between an improper fraction and a mixed number? Adriana, give me one nice and loud and proud, please.
That in an improper fraction, the denominator might be a 5 and the numerator might be a 7, and you can change that into a mixed fraction by seeing how many times can the denominator go to the numerator.
Good. So she said, in case you couldn't hear her because she always has a very tiny little voice, she said that the numerator might be bigger than the denominator, and you could change an improper fraction into a mixed number by taking as many sets as you can of the denominator out of the numerator and then having what was left over. It would convert from an improper fraction to a mixed number. So basically what you said, Adriana. Okay. What else is the same or different about mixed numbers and improper fractions? Alexis?
The difference is that a fraction is not a whole, but improper fraction is a whole.
Okay, improper fraction is more than a whole, and a regular fraction, the kind we've been dealing with, isn't a whole. Okay? Anything else we should add? Ethan, you said something. Did you basically say what Alexis said, or I heard you talking, but I don't remember.
They are both worth more than a whole. It's just that they are written differently. So one is just written as a fraction, and then the other one is written as a whole number next to a fraction.
Okay, they're equivalent, right? They're the same. It's just different ways to write it, and for different reasons, we might write it in different ways. Okay? So now, can you open to page 252? 251, sorry, 251. And